I gotta tell you, it feels good to be home. I'm a Michigander. I know I play a Californian on TV, but I am born in Muskegon. And I was raised in Jenison, Michigan. And it feels good to be back home. Let me just tell you, we got some work to do. As my mom will tell you, we West Siders always vote right, but if it wasn't for Detroit, we'd be winning these elections. But I got some news for you this time. We've been working Detroit. We've been working Wayne County. And let me tell you one thing about Wayne County and our Arab brothers and Muslim brothers and sisters. Let me tell you one thing about them. They want peace. And Donald Trump is the peace candidate. He's the one who's going to deliver peace. No more wars. No more open borders. We're tired of it. And we're tired of the left telling you that somehow you are mean-spirited for wanting to have a closed border. You're not mean-spirited. Matter of fact, you are the most generous people in the history of the world when it comes to immigration. We give roughly 1 million people a year U.S. citizenship. No other nation comes even close to that. You are generous. But guess what? There's 500 million people who want to come to this great country. You got to have rules. You got to vet people. We welcome immigrants who are legal, who do it the right way. Don't cut the line. Don't cut the line. We're not going to apologize for wanting to have rules. And by the way, we conservatives and Republicans and independents and common sense people, you can't tell us that somehow wanting to have rules in a closed border makes us racist. We think when you came up with this idea of sanctuary cities, it sounds like a spa day. Sanctuary city. Who would be against sanctuary cities? It sounds so nice. But let me tell you what sanctuary cities are. It's an evil concept. It's an evil concept where you get to break federal law and get protection. That is unacceptable. We hear from our friends on the left constantly talking about undermining democracy. Nothing undermines democracy when you attack the rule of law with a sanctuary city. Millions of Americans are demanding peace, and Donald Trump has delivered peace. We have seen Kamala Harris for the last year struggle on the world stage. She doesn't know where the Middle East is. She doesn't know how to negotiate. She hasn't been over there. Matter of fact, Kamala Harris hasn't even gone to Dearborn, Michigan. Why is that? Why is it that Kamala Harris can't go to Dearborn? Well, I got one thing to say. Hillary Clinton didn't go to Wisconsin, and Kamala Harris didn't go to Dearborn. That spells disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to win Michigan. We're going to put Mike Rogers in the Senate. But let me tell you how we have to do it. Gone is the day that you get to come into the Van Andel Arena, come down here with a whole bunch of people who believe the same way, to some speeches, get riled up, and go home and cross your fingers and hope that we win tomorrow night while you sit on your couch and watch TV. Gone is that day. I wish that we lived in the America where you could just watch. But I'm here to tell you, if you watch, you're going to lose your country. We are not promised to be the greatest country in the history of the world forever. You have to work for it. When you leave this arena, you've got work to do tomorrow. Every single person has to call everybody they know and say, I'm voting for Donald Trump and Mike Rogers, and here's why. You have to do this. Listen, we spend a lot of money on TV commercials and pamphlets, and your mailboxes are being flooded, but there is no better way to get someone to vote for Donald Trump than for you to say to them, I need you to vote for Donald Trump. I'll drive you. I'll take you to the polls. Bug people tomorrow. You have a job to do. And let me just finish with this. I know President Trump, what he's been through is un-American. We should not have a system that tries to ruin this man, bankrupt him. It is un-American what they're doing to him. But he's taught us one thing, and we must do that. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, when you wake up, you have to work to save your country. And what that means is you must fight, fight, fight. Thank you very much.